Right, first we're going to do Billboard magazine. What is your first impression of this magazine?
It's colourful, definitely, like with the two different colours in between the different O's. Uh, it's new because it's got Lady Gaga on the front. It's, like I said, quite colourful, quite different, you know, off the wall.
Would you stop to buy this magazine and why?
No,
Why?
I don't know, it just doesn't attract me for some reason. It's a bit, don't know, a bit more girly sort of thing.
Quite girly, right?
Yeah.
Do you like the presentation of this magazine? Is there what the good points about it?
Yeah, it's quite clear. I can understand why people would buy it. It's quite clear, quite concise. So yeah,
What do you think of the photography?
it's quite up close. It's close framing really. So it's looking straight at the audience as well. So it's quite striking.
Great. Right, in the contents page of Billboard magazine, do you think the house style is continued?
Yeah, it's continued. It's like it's still colourful again. It's using the same colours as like blue and yellow. So yeah.
What strikes you first?
The big picture, of the feature. At the like at that side, it's like straight there, and then it's like the proper content. It's just like a list and then loads of numbers down the side.
Brilliant. For the double page spread, do you think there's enough information?
Um, it doesn't look like it. It's mainly photo, and
Yeah.
it's just like a little bit of interview, and that's it. You know, there isn't much else.
Do you think it's an appealing page?
I can see it appealing to people who like Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And do you think the photography is striking?
Yeah, it's striking because it's done like when she's on tour, you know, and it's shown everything. So you know.
Now for Blender magazine, what is your first impression of this magazine?
It's different to Billboard. Definitely, it's quite it stands out quite a lot because it uses white and black and pink. So it's a bit different to other magazines that you see. So.
How do you think it's different?
Um, it's shown for a different target audience than other music magazines. It's more girly again. It's using the pink.
Brilliant. Would you stop to buy this magazine and why?
Not really, because it doesn't really attract me. So
Attract men.
it's a bit, like I said, it's more girly with the pink and the girls on it. So.
Do you think the presentation of this magazine is good?
Yeah, it's clear again. It's got the white background, so you can see clearly what the content is. Yeah.
Brilliant. Right, for the contents page of Blender magazine, do you think the house style is continued?
Definitely, yeah, because it's got a white background again. It's got the pink and the black, so it's definitely carried on. Yeah.
What do you think of the main image?
It's different again.
Do you think it's striking?
It's definitely striking because that's basically the only thing on it.
Yeah.
Apart from we've got a tiny bit of content and that's it. So.
Right, for the double page spread, what strikes you first?
The picture of Katy Perry at the side again. So yeah, it's again striking, but it's in black and white, just like the front page of the front page of the magazine. So yeah, the theme's carried on again. So.
Right, brilliant. And do you think there's enough information?
Definitely, yeah. 'Cause you can see there's a lot more information, a lot more on the interview at that side than before.
Billboard, yeah. What is your first impression of Billboard magazine?
I think it looks very professional, and I like the photo shoot, and I like how the colours match with the photo shoot. I think like the colours in the background match. I think it looks very eye-catching.
Would you stop to buy this magazine and why?
Yes, because the photos look very professional, and it's very colourful, and it looks interesting. Yeah.
Great. Do you like the presentation of this magazine?
Yeah, because there's lots of text on the front cover, so it's telling you a lot about what's inside. So I think it gives you a lot of information.
Brilliant. And the contents page of Billboard magazine. Do you think the house style is continued?
Um, not really. I don't think it looks very much like the front cover, other than like billboard in the corner.
Mhm.
It doesn't look much like the front cover.
Do you think the images are appropriate and striking?
Yeah, because they're all like famous artists, which I like the idea of it.
Mhm.
Interesting people.
Brilliant. And the double page spread of Billboard magazine. Do you think this is an appealing page?
Yeah, because there's a big image and only a small bit of text, so it doesn't look like there's too much to read. But yeah, I think yeah, the headline's quite catchy, so yeah, I do like it.
Do you think there's enough information?
Maybe it's not. There's not a lot of text, so on first impression, it doesn't look like it's going to give you a lot of information about it.
Okay, and to Blender magazine. What's your first impressions of this magazine?
I like it because I like the colour theme. I think that all looks good. And I like the photo show. I think it looks really good.
Would you stop to buy this magazine and why?
Yeah, because it has lots of information up front about what's inside. It looks like there's a lot of stuff in there. And I think the photo looks really interesting. You want to like find out what's happening
Do you think the house style is continued?
on the contents page.
On the contents page, sorry, yes, on the contents page.
Yeah, more so because it's like the same kind of colours and it's the same artist on the contents page.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What do you think of the image?
I like it because it's a bit like quirky. It's a bit different than what they usually use because it takes up most of the page.
Mhm.
And you don't really want to read through the whole contents page. It just gives you like little bits of information.
Right, and for the double page spread, do you think there is enough information?
Yeah, because it has like it's like half text, half image. So the image is interesting because you want to look at that. And then the text, there's quite a lot of text there, and it all looks like it's obviously relevant. You want to like read about it.
Do you think it's appealing image?
Yeah, because again it's quite different and it like suits the personality of like Katy Perry. Yeah, I think it looks quite interesting.
Billboard magazine. What strikes you first about the cover?
The purple hair and all the different colours of the magazine.
Would you buy this magazine, and
Yeah,
why?
it looks very fun and like energetic. Looks like it's aimed at like my kind of audience, like my age range.
Yeah, brilliant. And do you think the model is positioned well on the cover?
Yeah, she looks kind of like shy by her positioning, like when she stood like this. But like her hair and the outfit and everything makes it seem like really outgoing.
Okay, and the contents page of Billboard magazine. Do you think it's a well-structured contents page?
Yeah, it's very organised. It's got like, that must be like a regular thing down the side. And then with pictures and everything in the different colours.
Do you think the house style is continued?
Yeah, definitely. It's got like the blue on the A and then the yellow on the D.
What do you think about the images on the contents page?
Very well structured. All mid-shots, so makes it more personal.
Okay, and the double page spread of Billboard magazine. What strikes you first about this page?
The main image, definitely.
Do you think there's enough information?
Yeah, definitely. Got like all the important bits on the article are all highlighted.
Mhm. Do you think it looks like an interesting article, and would you want to read it?
Yeah, it does look very interesting.
Blender magazine. What strikes you first about the cover of Blender magazine?
The main image, definitely, is like the main focal point. Everything's focused around the image.
Do you think it looks an interesting magazine?
Yeah, definitely. The way she's posed and all the writing, the different colours, it's very interesting.
Okay. And do you think the cell lines look interesting to read?
Yeah, all the main bits are all highlighted in pink, so if you just want a quick read over the magazine, it's very easy just to quickly read it.
and the contents page of Blender magazine. What do you think of the image?
It's unusual, but it's like eye-catching. So
Okay.
maybe it's the main focal point.
Do you think the house style is continued?
Yeah, definitely. The same colours are used,
Mhm.
and the same, like the pink bits are highlighted. The important bits are down and highlighted. So.
Okay. And the double page spread? Do you think this looks like an interesting article?
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
The image is very like male orientated. It looks very like sexual appeal to men.
Mhm. Is that what strikes you first, the
Yeah,
image?
the main image.
Yeah. And do you think there's enough information?
Yeah, it looks like there's quite a lot to read.
Okay, that's brilliant. Thank you very much.